Hello and welcome to Take 5. Thank you for making us a part of your afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. If you've been looking for that special gown for your special day, this Flex Place has gowns to make any bride shine. Idani Cantu visited Sposa Mia in McAllen.
You may just see wedding dresses, but to brides, these are experiences that will last a lifetime. We're at Sposa Mia in McAllen, where they've been providing that bridal fantasy for over 20 years. Let's check it out. Weddings, some of the most heartfelt and bittersweet moments of people's lives are created during these events. It's a time to celebrate love and beauty with so much excitement. And the perfect place to create those memories is closer than you may think.
Sposa Mia is not just a bridal shop, it's an experience. It's a space where love is celebrated every single day. It's a space where brides can come in with their family members, their loved ones, and make memories while they're shopping for their bridal gowns.
It started when Blanca was shopping for her own wedding dress. She realized she wanted to create something different for brides, a place where they could walk in and feel like they're transported into a fantasy. And most importantly, somewhere they didn't have to travel far to get to. And in 2002, Sposa Mia was born.
But it was hard. It was hard. I had my daughter, my first daughter, she was 2 at that time. So I had to multitask everything. It was nerve-wracking, it was hard, but seeing how we've grown since then, it gives me so much, joy.
And sometimes it can be overwhelming to choose between so many stunning gowns with different styles and silhouettes. But that's why Sposa Mia's team of stylists are there throughout the whole process to help you finding that special something.
Every single day we meet new brides. They all come with their own love stories and ideas of what they're looking for. So when we see their faces light up when they find that dress, it's just amazing. It brings me so much happiness to see them and their family members, and when they start celebrating, it's just amazing.
Sposa Mia has quite a background in the way it's turned into becoming the beautiful place it is now. Blanca opened her first shop right across the street from her current location around 23 years ago. And shortly after, she received the best surprise by fashion designer Randy Filoni. It was her sign to keep going. And during the pandemic, it was time for an upgrade. So her husband built this gorgeous 3-story building. And she says that's her way of always keeping the love for her husband and her family close to her heart.
It's amazing. I think I wouldn't change my job for anything else. That's something I love, and especially because I have my family with me.
And when you find a business where the foundation is built off of love and perseverance, you feel it. And you know you found something meaningful.
But I think it's something very special. All girls dream about their wedding dress. The dress means so much. It's not just a dress. It means, your change in life, your new chapter, your love story. So I think that's the reason why it's so special to me.
So if you're ever driving down 10th Street in McAllen and spot that teal building, just know that's the place where countless loving memories are made. For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
You might want to switch out that gown for this next place. Take 5 stopped by Texas Branding Iron Burgers in the city of Brownsville to try some of their char-grilled patties. But this burger restaurant has more than just that. We're taking a look.
That was kind of one of my favorite things, and it still is. Burgers is actually one of my favorite foods to eat. My first location was in Harlingen. That's where we started, and we were in the malls when we first started, and now we're, pretty much freestanding outside the mall. What makes our burgers very unique is we use a charbroiler versus than a flat grill. It gives it a better, I think, a good taste. We also have a salad bar where you build your own burger, and that's something also unique that other restaurants don't have. We expanded our menu throughout the years, and the newest thing we have in our menu now is the brisket sandwich, brisket tacos, and the pulled pork tacos, which are amazingly good. You got to come try them. We've added chicken wings a while back, which they've been doing great. You got to come try our jumbo chicken wings. And we also have plenty of different side items to choose from, as far as tater tots, curly fries, and sweet potato fries. So this location is actually one of my dream come true, joining my hobby with my work, which is both, having a restaurant and a bike shop all in one. If you come here, you'll see that there's a lot of bikes hanging on the wall, and those are bikes that I actually my old bicycles that I raced in the past, which I've been, competing for over 38 years now. It's like a little museum of bikes, and there's a lot of stories to tell here. I would say one of my favorite races that I did, it was in Costa Rica, which is the La Ruta Conquistador. And that's an amazing race that you race across Costa Rica from the Atlantic to the Pacific, and it was an amazing experience to do it. The benefit of riding is that you get to eat all the food you want. You got to balance it out, and I think this place helps you balance it out, because you can get a bike and you can get a burger and ride off.
This up-and-coming bookstore is causing quite a stir. We had to see it for ourselves. We're taking you to Brownsville to see what all the hoot is about at Buho.
In a world where scrolling has replaced page turning and tweets have replaced poetry, it's easy to think bookstores are a thing of the past. But here in downtown Brownsville, there's one place proving that the book isn't closed on bookstores just yet. Welcome to Buho Bookstore, a haven for book lovers and anyone looking to unplug from the digital world. But here's a plot twist. Before opening Buho, founder Gilbert Hernandez was an engineer in the fuel industry. But after some time in the corporate world, he realized he wanted something more fulfilling. So he swapped fuel for fiction and created a place where people could slow down, sip on a glass of wine, and get lost in a good book.
I feel like service is my vocation, so to speak. I love having that relationship with all my customers and pointing them in the right direction.
And the books? Oh, there's something special. You'll find secondhand gems, rare antique books dating back to the 1700s, and stories just waiting for a second chance at life.
I don't know, something about reading it here and being surrounded by other like-minded people who either want to be entertained by the written word or want to learn from the written word, it hits different.
When you step inside, you'll feel it right away. Buho isn't just a store, it's an experience.
Bookstores are crucial for the communities that they serve because they are the new civic centers.
You can browse the shelves, cozy up on a sofa, because let's be honest, a great novel and a fine wine, that's a plot twist we can all get behind.
It's all with the idea of having our customers have a little extra as they browse around the store to add to their experience.
With events happening all month long, be sure to follow them on social media to stay in the loop on all the exciting community activities at Buho. From Noche Bohemia to 24-hour movie marathons, there's something for everyone to enjoy.
We offer entertainment, we offer knowledge, we offer community, we offer warm, like-minded individuals. We have it all. We have it all, and we're glad to be a part of this revitalization that's going on here in downtown Brownsville.
Bella Loca, what are you doing? Well, there really is nothing like cozying up to a good old book and a nice glass of wine after a long day. And what better place to do that than here in downtown Brownsville at Buho Bookstore. So make sure to come and check them out because they've got a lot of great books for you to come out and read and just have a great time. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba. I'll catch you guys later.
Still ahead on Take 5, the high rate of diabetes here at home, part of the reason for the opening of this restaurant in McAllen. We'll hear from the owner next. And keeping the healthy train going, we have our own food ideas for you to cook this week. Monday Meal is on the way. Plus, what better way to stay healthy than to stay active? There's a once-in-a-lifetime experience happening at First Baptist Church, but parents, stay at home. This one's for the kids, and we're going to learn more about it, what FAR has planned when we return.
Get your smile ready at AC Villarreal Family Dental. We're here for all of your family's dental needs. We offer late appointments to accommodate your busy schedule and are in network with most dental insurance companies. Put your best smile forward. Are you with Dr. V?
This week, the breakdown in diplomacy seen around the world.
You're gambling with World War III.
The fallout as President Trump is set to address a joint session of Congress. World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast.
I've been a basketball player ever since I was in elementary school, and I played varsity football for the first time this year. I'm blessed to have excelled in both sports. When out on the court or the field, it's an experience like nothing else. Through sports, I've learned to be a leader and manage my time while prioritizing my studies. Soon, I'll be off to college, and I'll have to decide which sport to play at the next level. It's exciting.
Discover your passion at Westlaco ISD. Registration is now open for the 2025-2026 school year.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. We lend a hand, slow down, and take our time. At the end of the day, we all want to get home safe. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
Hi, I'm Dale Johnson, and this is my son Luke and Mark and Esteban Gutierrez.
Roofing has been the family business for over 75 years. Since spring and fall bring rain and the summer brings heat, you'll need our years of experience to protect your roof. DLJ Commercial Roofing does business throughout the Rio Grande Valley. Our coating system can save you thousands over roof replacement. There are huge tax advantages, and we warranty our work. Call us now to see how we can go to work for you.
At DLJ Commercial Roofing,
We do it right or not at all.
Big insurance keeping you in the dark and out of the game? Then it's time to level the playing field. The Law Giant fights for every single dollar that you deserve. Call the Law Giant today at $9 million.
Get your smile ready at AC Villarreal Family Dental. We're here for all of your family's dental needs. We offer late appointments to accommodate your busy schedule and are in network with most dental insurance companies. Put your best smile forward. Are you with Dr. V?
If you're a vegan or if you're wanting to shift to a healthier lifestyle, our Take 5 reporter Brandon Duvalcava got to visit a place where they not only help you get started, but have all of your health supplements in one place.
In the heart of the Rio Grande Valley, one restaurant is on a mission to improve lives. Foodamed isn't just a place to eat, it's a space dedicated to helping the community embrace healthier lifestyle choices. Dr. Cooper, the owner and visionary behind Foodamed in McAllen, was inspired to make a difference after learning the valley was ranked one of the unhealthiest regions in the world, with the highest rates of diabetes. Her goal? To empower people to take control of their health, starting with what's on their plate.
I wanted now to train patients, to teach patients what I have experienced using a holistic approach to health. And I said, why don't I take that to the community so the entire community will have a chance to experience plant-based whole food, healthy lifestyle.
At Foodamed, the menu is 100% plant-based, offering a variety of flavorful dishes that prove eating healthy doesn't mean sacrificing taste.
We have Indian, we have Mexican, Tex-Mex, Italian, we have Asian, so they can get a variety of meals.
But Foodamed is more than a restaurant. It's also a resource for those looking to make a lifestyle change. The Essentials section offers everything you need to start your plant-based journey, from pantry staples to meal kits.
We are just more than a restaurant. We also or a health food store. We are a lifestyle. We have supplements, we have natural juices, we have vegan snacks, we have a sugar substitute.
But there's more to it than just going vegan. It's important to educate yourself to know where to find vitamins and proteins for a balanced diet. And Dr. Cooper prides herself in educating anyone that seeks her help.
So what I would like to say to the community, don't be afraid to take the first step. Step in. We can teach you plant-based whole food. It can be delicious.
For those who want to take their health transformation further, FoodMed offers meal plan packages that include 2 blood draws to track your progress. And if you're unsure where to start, Dr. Cooper is available for one-on-one consultations to help you tailor your diet to your goals.
I always tell the employees, you are working like a medical provider. You are providing medicine, food as medicine.
So whether you're looking to embrace a plant-based lifestyle or simply take steps towards a healthier you, FoodMed is here to help fuel your journey, one meal at a time.
Well, like Dr. Cooper said, you guys, it's never too late to get your health back on track. So if you're wanting to do a little something different this new year, make sure you come into FoodMed and try some amazing vegan dishes that won't just be beneficial for a diet, but for your own health. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba. We'll catch you guys next time. Ooh.
Get those cleats on. The First Baptist Church in Pharr has a week of fun ready for your kids to enjoy. We're learning more about this unique experience when we return.
Attention RGV, big news. As of January 1st, Texas no longer requires a state inspection to renew your personal vehicle. That's right, just bring your ID and auto insurance and you're ready to renew. At Bridgepoint Insurance, you can purchase auto insurance and renew your registration all at once. We offer DMV services such as registration renewals, title transfers, permits, and more. And don't forget to take advantage of our drive-through service. Visit Bridgepoint Insurance in McAllen, Mission, or Donna. Bridgepoint Insurance, we got you covered.
It's the wall-to-wall sale at Furniture Row, and that means every sofa, dining group, and bed is on sale. Find sofas in super soft velvet to stylish, sophisticated lounging, dining groups with gorgeous planked detailing to contemporary two-toned finishes, sleep beds with practical storage to traditional style with casual touches. Save 30% on all Doctor's Choice mattresses or get 60 months no interest. Shop today and save during the wall-to-wall sale only at Furniture Row.
Hi, you look like you could use some help.
Yes. We're building an addition to our house, and my contractor gave me this list of materials. I just don't know what all these items are or if we really need them.
Well, you've come to the right place. Our team can review your list and make sure you have every detail covered. We can answer your questions and make a quote in just a few minutes.
Thank you. I can't wait to get started.
Relax. With Mott's, you got this.
We were pretty, wasted. My friends kept telling me, Erica, don't drive. I was like, no, I want to go home. Ended up blacking out, and my car had the whole front end damaged. The cops ended up coming. They took me to jail from there. I was very, very upset at myself. I had to pay court fees, probation, lawyer fees, definitely over about 10 grand. There were some jobs that I had tried to get, and I couldn't because I had that on my record. My name's Erica. I got a DWI, and I'm still dealing with the consequences.
Howdy, it's Cowboy Cool, Frontier Cooling and Heating. How does $1,000 off sound for a New Year's special? It's yours, off air ducts when you bundle with Frontier. And when you invest in a new Carrier AC, you'll get a 10 years parts warranty and for a limited time, a 10-year labor warranty on the house. Remember, here at Frontier, we go the extra mile with free estimates, 0% financing options, and 100% money-back guarantee. Let's not just survive, let's thrive in 2025. With Frontier AC, we'll help keep your cool.
Cecilia Gutierrez is joining us for our fashion forecast. Cecilia.
Oh, it's going to be breezy, even windy throughout the evening and then into tonight and tomorrow morning. Now, the reason for this is because of another front that is currently coming through the state. So the warm conditions for us, we are going to stay in the low 80s with mostly cloudy skies for this evening. The south and southeasterly winds continuing to stay anywhere between 20 to 25 miles per hour. Now, tomorrow, the wind direction changes back to the north and northwest, continuing to stay pretty breezy, but a lot less cloud cover for us. And we should continue to stay in the 80s. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
It's a camp for your kids to learn how to play soccer during spring break. And here to tell us all about it is Deacon Gerald Stinson from First Baptist Church. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for allowing us to be here.
So let's talk a little bit about this camp. There's a bit of a unique twist to it, and it's not something that we often hear about in the Valley, especially during spring break, for kids to get out there and get active.
Correct. This camp is being taught by Germans. They come over. This year we have 37 visiting us, and they come and they teach the German methods of how you play soccer. In Mexico, we play a different style of soccer.
Right.
Here in South Texas, we play a different style. But the Germans are very proud that they've won World Cups because of their style of play. So they come and they teach our children, serve as missionaries while they're here. They come as missionaries to the Valley, and they lead themselves and guide themselves in a manner that supports our children to learn the true German way of playing soccer.
Amazing. And now we know that this is put on by the First Baptist Church in Pharr, but this is open to all kids around the Valley, not just church members.
All kids. We are very excited and proud that we're in our second generation of young people coming to this camp. We've had parents that participated in the camp. Now they've taken jobs in San Antonio, Corpus, throughout Texas, and they bring their children back.
Wow.
This is our third year that we will have kids that are in their parents' second generation of participating in soccer, and we're extremely excited about that.
And of course, we know that kiddos these days are on their phones, they're on their tablets, so this gets them outside, this gets them active, but why else was it so important for you guys to put this on?
Well, we want to share the truth of God's mercy that He has for the Valley. A lot of times the children that comes, they don't have anything to do during spring break. Other parts of the country, other parts of the world, people may leave and go on trips.
Right.
But here our children are here, and we want to give them an opportunity to be able to accomplish things that are exciting. We invite them to come with a small fee. We give them uniforms. We give them 5 days of coaching. 2 extra days of being with the coaches to learn the basic skills. But the big thing, we have Award Sunday, and we invite everybody to come for Award Sunday. The kids receive blessings, and they're very happy to see.
And so registration is open right now. People can actually go and they can visit links up on social media, as well as they can reach out to you guys.
First Baptist First of Pharr. You can call the office. We have ladies in the office ready to help and support you in any means that you may need.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And again, if you would like to sign up your child for this soccer camp, you can learn more on their website. That is fbcpharr.org. Make sure those Tupperwares are washed. We've got meal ideas to get you ready for the week. Monday Meals is coming up right after this break. Plus, the leader of the Valley's biggest news station is on the hot seat with us today. The Channel 5 News Director will join us for his Take 5 Facts a little later on in the show. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dale Johnson, and this is my son Luke and Mark and Esteban Gutierrez.
DLJ Commercial Roofing does business throughout the Rio Grande Valley. Our coating system can save you thousands over roof replacement. Call us now to see how we can go to work for you.
Get your dancing boots ready. 11 days of amazing music from great artists like Aaron Watson, Braxton Keith, Spasmatics, Guns N' Roses, Whiskey D, and more. Get the full lineup and tickets at rgvls.com.
Your local DQ puts all the best in every basket, including the Alaska Pollock Country Basket. Crispy Alaska Pollock fillets served with tartar sauce, fries, and Texas toast.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
I believe in volunteering and giving to good causes. Businesses should do the same.
At LSNB, we do what the little banks can't and the big banks won't.
Doing more, just like my bank.
No other bank in South Texas gives more financial donations to area charities than Lone Star National Bank. Our employees believe in volunteering and serving in our communities.
My bank serves its community. Does yours?
Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's bank.
If you have cracks in your foundation or walls or doors that won't close, it's time to call USA Foundation Repair.
We love our home, so seeing foundation problems was heartbreaking. USA Foundation Repair treated our home like if it was their own. The crew was professional, kind, and they all left everything better than they found it.
Call USA Foundation Repair first for all your home repair needs. And remember, these colors don't run.
Bring it home for less this season. Right now, save on everything you need to get game day ready. Like up to 50% off bats, gloves, and training gear. At Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
At Square One Dental Implant Center, we believe you deserve the smile that brings out your greatest confidence. Our doctors and staff use the latest technology to restore your smile permanently in less than 24 hours.
I went in at 6 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon. I had a new smile, a new set of teeth, a new chance on life.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
It is Monday, and that means we are joining you with some more quick and healthy tips. And this time we are doing our spring break edition. We are going to be introducing you to how you can give your kiddos some proteins and fats on the road. And here to tell us all about it is none other than dietitian Joanne Bro. Joanne, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, so happy to be back, everyone.
So we're a couple weeks away from spring break. So let's talk about some things that we can give to those kiddos on the road that are really going to be helpful to them.
Yes, mamas, dadas, we already got so much on the mind with having to pack clothes. So let's make snacking easy, yeah?
Right,
on the road.
exactly. So let's get started. What have you got for us?
Okay, so for our bigger kids here, maybe like, our teenagers and whatnot, right? We want to have something that's a little bit more filling. So here's a really great option for on the go, no refrigeration required. Again, something easy to pack. It's the single portioned protein bars. They've got 10 grams of protein, so not too much, not too little, just right for our growing bellies. And 5 grams of fiber. Going to be a really great, tasty, kind of sweeter option for on the go.
And keep you full.
That's right. That's the key. Keep us fuller for longer, especially on the road when we're going to be getting asked, are we there yet?
Right, exactly. Are we there yet? Exactly. And then we've got right next to it, we've got some jerky sticks.
Yeah, so we've got here some turkey portion cashews and then something sweet on the side like these no added sugar raisins. Okay, so again, that like child's charcuterie board that we want to go for.
Exactly, yes.
And I really like these cashews specifically because if we've got literal littles in the car, not something as hard as an almond, but still something soft, right? And a healthy fat, the cashew is going to be a perfect texture for that.
Got it. And again, individually packaged, so less mess and good with the serving size.
Yeah, just toss them to the back of the car.
There you go. And then right here we have one of my personal favorites. This hummus is delicious, and I love the individual packs.
Yeah, so I found with my toddler that the roasted pepper hummus specifically works really well. It's got a little bit more flavor than your traditional hummus, which is why I think you like it.
Yes, it's exactly why I like it, and it pairs so well with these little pita chips.
Yeah, a pita chip, we were talking before, you could do a tostada, you could do some fresh carrot sticks, cucumbers, whatever is kind of in the mood with the kids you could do, but these just make a really excellent dip, alternative to ranch and things like that.
Right, quick and easy. And then finally, probably one of the most famous pairings of all time, we've got milk and cookies.
I love it, yes. Milk and cookies, if we're wanting something a little sweeter, we're not going for those, gas station convenient snacks, but made good is gonna be a really great option. Perfectly portioned, not too much sugar. Again, the ingredients are gonna be pretty low in count if that's what you're interested in. And I like that pairing with this milk, right? So milk on the go is, I think, the Earth's greatest invention. Right. Because again, coming from a toddler mama, it's really difficult to kind of, what am I going to do with this whole gallon of milk?
Exactly.
I need milk on the go.
Right.
Individually portioned, it's not hot enough. We're not doing as much activity where we would need something like an electrolyte drink.
Right.
But milk is going to be filling, it's going to provide those valuable nutrients and perfect for on the goes.
And again, keeps the kids happy. And that's what we're trying to do. And of course, all of these items that you see here, guys, are available at your H-E-B. Joanne, if people want any more information, where can they find you?
Yes, so we've got dietitians in store in McAllen and Edinburgh. And if you're looking for online information or just a little bit more about our wellness services, please visit us at heb.com/wellness.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us once again. We love having you here.
Oh, thank you. Happy spring break, everyone.
And again, guys, make sure that you follow us here every Monday for more tips that are going to be helpful to you and your little ones. Keeping you looking good and impressing your guests at your next social gathering, Dr. Barbara Bagley Hinojosa is here to get us prepared for the table next. And the 2025 Academy Awards are in the books now with the biggest award for the evening. The Take 5 Oscars wrap is still ahead.
Hypertension and obesity studies are currently being offered at Headlands Research Brownsville. If you have been diagnosed with high blood pressure or are overweight, you may qualify for a clinical trial. Study medications are at no cost to you, and medical insurance is not required. When you qualify to participate, you are compensated for your time and travel. Call now, 855-367-8834. That's 855-367-8834. Call today to see if you qualify. The Great Gatsby Ballet is coming to McAllen on March 13th. This sparkling Broadway-style ballet features lavish sets and costumes, original jazz-inspired score. Get your tickets today at worldballetcompany.com.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Weslaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, or anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
At Dental Associates of McAllen, Farr, and Edinburgh, we are focused on having the latest technology. We are conveniently located off of Nolana and Farr and McAllen, as well as Jackson Road in Edinburgh. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
Bus, that's not for you.
What? So many consumers get a bad apple when buying an AC.
Just like apples, not all AC guys are the same.
I'll offer an apples to apples promotion. I'll match any written quote. And remember, you can always trust the text in pink.
Have you been feeling sluggish and out of control? Semaglutide, available at Lee's Pharmacy, can help. Semaglutide.
The guy was walking across the street. When you're behind the wheel, slow down, stop for people in crosswalks, and pass bikes at a safe distance. Because what happens in an instant can stay with you for life.
We are back with another episode of our Take 5 Table Talk, where we are giving you the tips to do and not to do at the table. Joining us to do just that is Dr. Barbara Bagaliu-Hinojosa. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So we're talking about name cards.
Yes.
Okay.
Place cards. So oftentimes it's kind of coming back in style that people, hostesses and hosts, will assign seating. You see it more and more at weddings, at different events. And so you'll find a little place card at your seat where they want you to sit. So a couple of things to keep in mind. When you arrive in an event, you want to greet the host or hostess always. You want to make sure you let them know you're there. You want to thank them for the invitation.
Right.
Then you want to look around at the tables and find your place setting. The thing to keep in mind is that the host or the hostess has really taken some time to assign those seats. So do not move them. I think we have a tendency to go, no, I want to go sit with my comadre, and I move and I go sit. But no, we want to keep them where the host has placed them.
Right, because as we know with any event, a lot of planning has gone into that. So they've strategically placed where people should sit. And I do want to say, I've seen a couple of people really take the time with some of these cards. Some are very decorative. They make them very personalized.
Yes, and oftentimes they will make them so that you can take them with you. So they're also, it's a place setting card, but it's also a party favor.
Right.
And you can take, it's always okay to take those with you.
Perfect. And so once you have found your place and you have sat down, what are the next steps?
So the next steps are, we get our napkin. Always, once you sit down, the first thing that you do, besides saying hello to whoever's at the table, you get your napkin.
Okay.
Remember, we went over napkins a couple of episodes
a while
ago.
Back, yes,
but we want to place the napkin in our laps with the top fold down. Just a little bit of it down, and it stays on your lap the entire time you're sitting at the table. The only time you're going to take it off if you have to excuse yourself, you'll take it off, place it on your chair, not on the table, because that tells the wait staff you're done. And you might come back and your plate is gone.
On your chair.
So on your chair. And then of course, when you're done for the day, you would take it off and place it on the table to your left.
Got it.
And that tells them you're done. You're not coming back.
And then we were also talking about once you do sit down, as you said, you'll greet everybody at the table, and you're not supposed to touch your food until everyone has sat.
That's correct. So sometimes at events, they'll have your dessert or your salad already plated, already at the table. so that you can, go ahead and get started. But you always want to wait. You want to wait until everyone has arrived at your table. You want to engage in conversation. It is possible also during this time that people are going to come up to your table and say, hey, we're so glad you're here. Make sure you always stand up.
Okay.
Don't, greet people still sitting down so people come. But you kind of wait until everyone is seated. Then you can begin eating.
Perfect. So just general common courtesy. Don't move these cards. Stand up when you're being spoken to and wait for everyone.
That's correct.
Perfect.
And have fun.
And have fun. Most of all, yes. Well, Doctor, thank you so much for joining us and letting us know these tips.
Thank you for having me.
And again, guys, we want to remind you this is going to happen every Monday. You can join us here for the do's and don'ts of our table talk. The big wheel trucks are taking over Paint Arena this upcoming weekend, and Take 5 wants to get you there for free. But you'll have to keep watching to win. Your chance to get some free tickets is coming up. Plus, he oversees the biggest and #1 award-winning news department in the Valley, but today he finds himself on the other side of the camera. 5 Facts with Channel 5 News Director are just ahead on Take 5.
It's Hometowns Week. Tip of pros, I have to feel comfortable around their family.
You are the first person that I'll bring home that's not in our same religion.
Do I have to become Mormon to be with this woman?
My family immigrated to the United States to provide us with opportunity, and because of that, I became a first-generation college graduate. My name is Susana Silva, and I want you to have that same opportunity. Come see me personally, and let's assess what options you have for your immigration case. My team and I will help you reach your dream. Don't leave your future to chance. You've come this far, now let me help you in this final step. Call the law office of Susana Silva today.
I've been a basketball player ever since I was in elementary school. Through sports, I've learned to be a leader and manage my time. Soon, I'll be off to college, and I'll have to decide which sport to play at the next level.
Registration is now open for the 2025-2026 school year.
South Padre Island is your paradise getaway. Looking for a fun-filled adventure, the island offers endless activities for all ages. When the sun sets, the island comes alive with live music, dancing, and beachfront bars that keep the party going until dawn. Fresh seafood from the bay, and explore unique food trucks that make every meal an adventure. Find treasures in our charming boutiques and vibrant shops. Every day is a new adventure. So what are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
If you're lucky enough to live in the Rio Grande Valley of Texas, there's a special place I want to tell you about. It's called Glick Twins. It's a gun store. Not just any gun store, a real gun store. The last of its kind. Family owned and operated since 1945. What makes a gun store? Well, it's hard to put your finger on it. But when you're in one, you know it. Come on down to Glick Twins. We're on Business 83 in Farr. Get here. It's worth it.
As Texans, we have many reasons to be proud of the Lone Star State. Showing our pride by saying, don't mess with Texas, means we gotta step up, walk the walk. Do our part to keep Texas clean. Because after all these years, all these miles, all these traditions, for all us Texans, don't mess with Texas means don't litter.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Galvan, and here's what we're following at this hour. Tariffs on Mexican and Canadian imports will begin tomorrow. The president made the announcement today. The tax will be 25%. The president says the tariffs are to force the countries to step up their fight against illegal immigration and drug trafficking.
These tariffs were set because the border was wide open, we needed to close it, and we want our trading partners to close it. Why are we building a wall? They should be stopping caravans, stop the flow of immigration, and stop the flow of fentanyl killing our people.
The president already put a 10% tax on imports from China. He says that rate will be doubling to 20% tomorrow.
Well, today we had another warm and breezy day across the Rio Grande Valley, and as we head into the overnight hours, you can expect those temperatures to drop into the upper 60s under mostly cloudy skies, and those winds will still be on the stronger side, coming in from that south-southeasterly direction. And then tomorrow, expect very similar conditions. Temperatures, although, are going to be a couple degrees warmer, and breezy conditions will be sticking around as well.
All right, that's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Take 5 continues after the break.
When it comes to what's best in a mattress,
Big ol' springs,
memory foam, foam. Denver Mattress says, why not both? Introducing the Doctor's Choice Hybrid with the cooling full body comfort of gel memory foam and individually wrapped coils featuring Boss technology. All packed in this easy to manage box. Choose from the luxury firm, Plush, and Eurotop. And rest easy knowing it's backed by our 365-night better sleep guarantee. The Doctor's Choice Hybrid, exclusively at Denver Mattress.
Attention all cattle ranchers. Martin Farm and Ranch Supply, the Valley's premier Purina feed dealer, is here to tell you all about the labor-saving benefits of Purina AccuRation liquid feed. With 34% protein and 5% fat, it delivers. Let us show you the cost benefits of the most sustained supplement on the market and get a free bag of mineral with your purchase. Limited time only.
Martin Farm and Ranch Supply, your premier Purina feed dealer. Just ask the horse.
The Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work. And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet.
Get $4,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. Chevy drives Texas. Together, let's drive.
Ah, the sweet sound of savings. With Reliance Flex Your Credits electricity plan, you automatically get your 2 highest use days free every week. Up to 8 days a month. And guess what else? $200 in bill credits to redeem right in the Reliant app.
To save with Flextra credits, call or visit Reliant.com today.
Reliant, that's power. Your way.
When Laura vowed to love me, in sickness and in health, she wasn't thinking about cancer. But here we are. I'm just grateful my team of experts at Texas Oncology is close by, fighting for me, so I can still start my mornings right here. Hey, I need all of this treatment I can get. I'll see you all tonight.
He's been guiding the news department for years. Now he's going to guide us through his 5 facts. Sitting with me today is the head of our news department, Mr. Sultan Chani Salcedo. Sultan, thank you so much for being here.
Well, it's nice to be here.
Nice
thank
to
you
finally
for the
have you.
Yes, I know. We walk through the halls, see each other all the time, but never had a chance to actually partake in this show. And it's you guys are doing a great job. I get to watch you every day. They're in my office. You're on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's right.
And been getting a lot of good feedback on the show.
We love to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, we love to hear it, and you're going to be part of that today because
I know.
We,
Thank you.
as well as our audience, is going to get to hear a little bit more about you. So we're going to kick it off. Your 5 facts. We're going to start with your first one, which I got to say, pretty impressive. You've been in the business for how long now?
It's about 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah. I started real young. At the age of 14.
Wow.
I got into broadcasting as a radio DJ in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I got really into radio and broadcasting even younger than that because I was living in Colombia. My mom's from Colombia.
Okay.
And so I was living there for several years as a young boy, and I got fascinated with radio, which back in those days, you know, radio was
everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. There wasn't even color TV in Colombia at the time when I was there. And so I just got fascinated with that. And then I had an opportunity when I moved back to the States and went back to Albuquerque, where I'm from originally. And I was able to go visit a Spanish radio station in the city through my parents and friends. And this was during the summer, and so I just kind of did an internship, if you will. And,
Got it.
And the morning host there would just kind of took me under his wing and basically taught me everything on how to be a DJ on the air. And back then it was, you know, spinning the big vinyls and the little 45s.
Yeah.
And one day he asked me if I was interested in doing a show, and so I said yes. And I started my first on-air shift as a radio DJ as 9 p.m. to midnight on Sunday nights.
Wow.
Yeah, my parents actually had to sign a permission
for you to
form.
be able to do it.
Right, because I was underage.
Right.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So was,
and now here we are today.
Yeah.
But we're going to kind of stick with your radio story here for your second fact. Tell us, what was your DJ name?
Okay, so after several years of working in radio in El Paso and in Albuquerque, I ended up moving to El Paso.
Okay.
I actually worked in a small little town south of Albuquerque called Belen, New Mexico.
Oh.
One of our morning producers, Adan Contreras, is actually from there.
Wow.
And I ended up moving to El Paso, and I worked on the Spanish language side, doing news. And then one day I was approached if I wanted to do DJing in English.
Oh.
Because we were in AM and FM.
Got it.
So at this time the station was called 93Z. And so the program director, a good friend of mine, said, but you got to change your name. You can't use the same name that you're using on Spanish. So, and you better come up with it by the end of the afternoon. And I had Johnny Diaz.
Just came to you.
Just came to me.
Wow.
I have no idea how it came. Don't ask me.
And so how long were you Johnny Diaz for?
For quite a while, yeah. So on weekends, I had a nice shift on 93Z there in El Paso for a couple of years.
Amazing.
Yeah. Sunday nights, sometimes Friday nights.
And there you are.
Great.
That's you. There you are on the screen.
Yeah. So that's at on the AM. Radio Cama was where I used my regular name, and I was doing news.
Wow.
And then on the weekends, I would be Johnny Diaz on the FM.
Well, I got to say, as a Millicent, I think I understand changing the name makes it a little easier, a little smoother on the radio. But you didn't just stay in radio. You're also know a little bit about sports because you've got some history there. That's your third fact. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
So I started in TV news. I worked at Univision in El Paso. I was news director in Telemundo in Dallas. And at one point, I got an opportunity to move to Connecticut and work at ESPN.
Wow.
And so I was the title was coordinating producer.
Okay.
Which basically for the local, it's more like the executive producer of SportsCenter.
Wow.
But, you know, they have SportsCenter all the time at ESPN. And so I was mostly in charge of the evening SportsCenter, which was around 7 o'clock at night, and then sometimes the afternoon SportsCenter, which was around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And so we would, you know, just basically do, there you go.
There you are there at ESPN.
Had a chance to meet with former Oakland Raiders and LA Raiders head coach, now in the Hall of Fame, Tom Flores, which was a guest there at the station, at the network. Among many of the guests that we were able to interview, so that was awesome. Actually became a big advocate on my Facebook and stuff because it was took many years for Flores, who had won 2 Super Bowls as a coach and 1 as a quarterback, and was still not in the Hall of Fame until I think a year ago.
Incredible.
So that was a great time. I had a really nice time working there at ESPN at SportsCenter.
I bet you must have so many stories. But speaking of stories, we're kind of getting into more of a personal fact here. This has to do with your name and its meaning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sultan is actually a Hungarian. Sultan Csányi is a Hungarian name.
Okay.
My dad is originally from Hungary. He was born in Budapest.
Okay.
And then moved here to the United States. And Salcedo is from my mom's name, mom's last name. She was from Colombia.
Wow.
And so, like I said earlier, I lived in Colombia for several years. And so Sultan is actually the Hungarian word for sultan.
Wow.
So
okay.
S-U-L-T-A-N, the sultan.
Right.
And so the Hungarian word is Zoltán. And so I guess, you know, it's kind of like being a king.
Nice.
So to speak, so.
King,
I don't think
director,
that, yeah,
news director, they kind of go together,
I
right?
don't think it had anything really to do with getting the opportunity
Little
at some point.
foreshadowing there, very nice.
It's been great. It's you know, I've met a lot of people in the business, having worked in different markets, and it's been a pleasure. I've been in the Valley now for 10 years.
That's right.
5 here at Channel 5 and Noticias RGV, running both news operations, and I've enjoyed the Valley very much.
Well, and that is actually a little bit to do with your last fact here. You've lived in 6 different states,
Yes,
is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
So I was born in New Mexico. I lived in, my brother was born in Michigan, then lived in Maryland. Then my parents separated when I was really young and moved to New York, where my grandmother was living, and then lived in New York. Moved to Colombia, came back and lived in Florida for about a year in Miami, and then back to New Mexico, and then Texas.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
I know what our friends at home are wondering, so I got to ask it. Texas has been your favorite, right? The Valley's been your favorite of all of them.
The Valley has been amazing. Okay. So I have a lot of different cities that I really enjoyed living. Every city has actually had some really good memories for me.
Right.
And but I'm a big city guy, if you notice by all the cities I've mentioned. So somebody said, so how did you end up in McAllen? I said, well, at least they have one skyscraper.
They do, we do, yeah. So we're you know, big city feeling here, right?
Yes,
big hearts
but
here.
The Valley has been really nice, and you know, you love the environment, you love the ocean, you got the beaches, lots of activities to do, and so believe me, I definitely push the Valley hard to recruit people to come here to work with us here at Channel 5 and at Noticias RGV. So, you know, of course, I mean, I'm being, you know, wanting people to come and enjoy, and I've had a good time here so
very
far.
Pro 956.
Yes, very
perfect.
Pro. Puro 956.
Exactly, Puro 956. Well, Zoltan, I want to say it's been a pleasure to get to know you a little better today.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing your 5 facts with us.
Appreciate the invitation. And keep going, doing such a good job with Take 5.
Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that. And Monster Jam at Paine Arena in Hidalgo is this weekend. 3 days, 5 action-packed shows, and Take 5 is giving you the chance to get in for free. All you have to do is call the number we are about to give you and give us the word of the day. So here we go, guys. Today's word is engine. You can call that number 956-973-5002 and say the word engine when you're asked for the word of the day. The first caller with the correct word wins. Best of luck to everyone. But don't worry if you didn't get in today. You will have another chance tomorrow. But again, you have to watch Take 5 for the word of the day. And the lights are turned off and that red carpet is put away. The Oscars are over. We're taking a look at my picks and seeing how well I did up next on Take 5.
That's the way we're gonna run it.
Excuse me, Coach. Think I can help you with that.
Who is this, Coach? This is Leah Wise, the Crash Gal. She's a personal injury attorney and a proven winner.
And the stats to back it up. I've won millions of dollars for injured clients all over Texas.
We're lucky to have her on our team. And you would be wise to listen to her. Huh?
All right, let's get down to business. Who's ready to win?
Injured in an accident? Call Crash Gal today.
Step into the world of innovation at Horizon Montessori Public Schools STEM Academy. Our dynamic curriculum focuses on science, technology, engineering, and math, offering students an immersive, hands-on learning experience. Join us and witness the excitement of our classrooms as students explore, create, and innovate. Choose Horizon Montessori for an education that ignites a passion for STEM and unlocks endless possibilities for the future. Learn today, lead tomorrow. Be a part of the experience.
McAllen International Airport makes travel beyond easy with nonstop flights to Cancun with Volaris. Fly from McAllen International Airport with nonstop flights, one way starting at $79, and enjoy one of Mexico's most beautiful destinations. Travel is beyond easy at McAllen International Airport. Above, beyond.
Banking used to be pretty simple. Today, financial needs are more complex because it's not just what you pay for, but how. No matter who you are or where you're from, you need a financial partner that can bring it all together. At Rally Credit Union, we are here to answer the call, to stand behind you, fight for your goals, and to be your biggest cheerleader. Because we can agree, that's something we all need. Rally Credit Union, banking for all.
Since 1935, the McAfee Agency has been a local business that has responded to the unique challenges and concerns of our Valley neighbors. Whether it's business insurance, surety bonds, workers' compensation, or simply personal insurance for your home and auto, the McAfee Agency knows you and your business. And should you need to file a claim, we're there to guide you through every step of the claims process. Give us a call. We're happy to help. We're the McAfee Agency. Always here, always growing, always accessible.
Movie lovers, we have reached the end of the 2025 award season, and as films go, this one was truly one for the books, but one movie prevailed above the rest at last night's Academy Awards. Let's do a quick recap and take a look at the night's big winners. Best Supporting Actor went to the very deserving Kieran Culkin for his performance in A Real Pain, while Best Supporting Actress was won by Emilia Perez star Zoe Saldana. Best Actor went to now two-time Oscar winner Adrien Brody for his performance in The Brutalist, and the coveted Best Actress went to first-time nominee and winner Mikey Madison for Anora. And finally, the grand prize winner of the evening for Best Picture went to the independent film Anora. A glance at my ballot, and I believe we did get 5 out of 5 predictions correct, which I must admit is the cherry on top of our Oscars countdown journey. Thank you so much for joining me along for the ride, and as always, we will see you at the movies. That is all for us today on Take 5. Make sure you join us back here again tomorrow for more local stories. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after.